Well, hey you guys, probably won't be a long video, but I do want to bring you up to speed on what's going on. So it's been really nice and cool outside today, and it's been fantastic, feels great. And so I have an ugly corner right here, and so I did all the weeding out of it this morning, and into lunchtime I do keep, like, this where the baby chickens grow up, so I turned it over. I have a dog jump, which I don't think I'm gonna keep. If I know anybody who wants it, I'm probably gonna do it. But anyhow, this bromeliad, it used to have the three different colors, like a yellow, a coral, and a bright red, and it blew off in one of the hurricanes last fall. And so it's just been sitting here in a big dried out clump, and I saw a red flower on it. I don't know if we can see it from the front side. Can you see it from here? Maybe. Hold on. I'll put the camera way up there. Can you see it? Yeah. So anyhow, I saw the red flower and I was like, I absolutely gotta address this issue. So I did, it's cool, so it didn't feel like I was going to run into any snakes. That was important. And so you can kind of tell by the leaves. This one has a little bit of red tinge on its leaves, and it was easy because this one was getting a bloom and the other one on the other side was getting a bloom. So there you go. I had my three colors, and I just tossed away all the bad older foliage leaves and put the new ones up there. So, and cleaned up a lot of my oyster plant, whatever weed around here. And then I discovered this. I did a little picture of it, and it says it's a passion vine. And I was like, okay, it says it's maypop specifically, but it doesn't look like my maypop over there in the food forest. So anyhow, I gave it this little doohickey thing, just to keep it protected. We're going to keep an eye on it, see where it goes, what color it blooms, and so forth. Then I don't know if you remember, but a couple videos ago, these are my Thanksgiving cactus, and they were living over by the pool garden. They were in the pool garden tour over there. Well, all the garden tours. So anyhow, long story short, they have not been doing very well. They didn't bloom very well. So I popped each one of them out of their containers, and then I added about a half of new soil, amended, put fertilizer in here for bromeliads, as well as there they got new bottom soil and bromeliad fertilizer. And then I popped them all back in, and I just put some rocks on top. These rocks were already in these containers before, and so one by one I got them, all four of them there. Oh, you know what, I still got one more over there, come to think of it. And one of them was growing a schefflera, not good. So anyhow, I'm pretty certain I know whose home this is going to go to, but the person who gave me that pot. So anyhow, I'll be presenting them with a little gift. Uh-oh, I hear chickens fighting. That can't be good. I wonder if a chick got out in the wrong spot. Anyhow, and then I cleaned up my banana pit area really nice. I'm really happy about that. These are all things I said I was going to do in the last video when I started running out of battery. And I put in there was just a little chunk of 4x4 that my neighbor gave me. So I just put it in here and put my mushroom logs up against it. These are the Phoenix mushroom, and then this is the shiitake worm. Oh, I better check. Yeah. Uh-oh, hold on a second. I hear a baby getting picked on. You hear that? We stopped this video for babies getting picked on. I can hear it. Oh, speaking of which, see, this is my maypop. So I'm not really sure. I hear you guys. Who's in the wrong place? Oh, Red, Miss Kitty. Hold on. Okay, so she's fine now. But one of the other things, I kind of missed my February cold time window for cleaning the weeds out of my pineapple bed. And so I think what I'm going to do is, it can't be today. My foot is starting to give out. I still got, house chores, laundry and all sorts of stuff. So I think that'll be tomorrow. I probably won't bring you along for it. I have a video on it from last year, and to me it's it's not really sexy or exciting. It's just something we got to do probably yearly. Also, so I would like to build a little sandbox, but I don't even really want it here, but I'll take it here if that's what it means. Buddy's dispersing out all my sand that I was going to use for a little propagation pit for seedlings and stuff. I don't know. I need to talk to Jack about that and get him interested in being out here. He's had a lot of other projects elsewhere. And so anyhow, I left off at the food forest, or not food forest, but the mushrooms. And we got some pineapples coming over there too. Hold on just a second. I want to show you this from the front. See, now you can see real pretty little red bloom, and then there's a coral one coming up behind it. Sorry, we don't have a lot of light today. It's still very overcast. I just saw somebody on Facebook complaining, "Oh, it's so dreary and cold. I just want my Florida back." You'll have it. Just wait 3 days. Okay, so the next thing I really need to do is fix this bromeliad container, remove this arrow vine or whatever it is. This is not arrow vine, this is something else. And then put back my other container there. That used to be there. It's now by my porch, and it shouldn't be at my porch. And then we can have a pretty, used to be pretty here. Oh, I need a pressure washer so bad. We talked about that, he and I. So as soon as we know about taxes, then we'll know about a pressure washer. So anyhow, we're gonna, put 2 containers right back here. I think I've said for 2 or 3 years now we were gonna fix this, and I just haven't. I can't blame y'all. I can't say we. I haven't done it. And so I'm gonna pop in another podcast and put you guys on time lapse. And well, we should be done. It probably shouldn't take 10 minutes or so. So this project actually went up on my priority list because, well, Jack put the grill we kind of cleaned up this section right here, and he's got a little garbage bag. And then this plant is falling over. We had company for lunch one day, and it was like, oh my gosh, we look like trashy people. We really do. I really got to do something about this. So that's yeah, I knew it was going to be cool today, and I was like, let's go for it. looks so beautiful, except for the doors need now some pressure washing and stuff like that. But so this is what I did: cactus and succulent food. I also have, you know, I actually have bromeliad food. Okay, I thought I'd put them side by side. This is 11-11-18 from Better Grow Houseplant Bromeliad and Orchid Food. You only feed once a year. That's probably what I should have put in there, but I didn't. So I put in the Dynamite Explosion of Color for cactus and succulent food, 18-6-8, micronutrients and so forth. Feed 6 months. So, oh well, I did what I did. I don't know. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. You guys who know better tell me. And I couldn't do it without these really long gloves. They're heavy canvas with a leather. I believe that's leather right there. And I love them. Love them, love them, love them. And so with that, with all that being said and done, I am done for the day. I'm in the, no, I'm not in the house. Got to run an errand. Then I'm in the house for the rest of the day. And I need a severe bath. Like, really bad. But looks great. Looks super great. Should have done this years ago. And I got my ugly corner up that way. And put the bromeliad back in its thing for the next hurricane season. And tomorrow's a new day to do more things like pull weeds out of the pineapple pit. I won't be bringing you for that. I won't. I'll just, whatever, attach it at the end or in the description box below. So you guys, with that said, take care. God bless. Thank you for being with me, holding my hand through this journey. And we made it. Take care. God bless. See you in the next one.